The 2014 Ducati Diavel. Fast, agile and strong, the Ducati Diavel is an imposing machine that has all it needs to make you fall in love with it from the moment you touch its handlebars. The motorcycle weighs only 210 kilograms and is powered by a 1198.4 cc Testastretta 11 degrees L twin-cylinder, 4-valve per cylinder, Desmodromic, liquid-cooled engine which rewards you with a maximum power of 162 horsepower at 9,500 rpm and 127.5 Nm 94 lb-ft of torque at 8,000 rpm. For enhanced performances, the Diavel is also packed with the company's electronic riding modes which include a choice of 3 pre-set modes namely Urban, Sport and Touring. Other features worthy of being mentioned include the ride-by-wire Rbw system and Ducati's traction control DTC. The motorcycle's speed is kept in leash by a capable braking system which includes monobloc calipers that grab 320 mm discs up front and a single 265 mm disc at the rear. Hit the jump for more information on the 2014 Ducati Diavel. Overview: take a turn weighing just 210 kilograms, featuring a powerful sophisticated design and offering a massive 162 horsepower that is managed to perfection via the 3 riding modes. The Diavel is an utterly spellbinding bike that only Ducati could have come up with. 2014 Ducati Diavel features and benefits. Diavel concept: the Diavel project was born when Ducati designers applied their wish list of bike basic instincts to a blank canvas. With a what-if approach to creating a dream bike, they sketched inspiring shapes which became a lower and longer motorcycle. The challenge of building a muscular silhouette over a purebred competition motor had to be met with determination and a delicate touch, and the result is a frontal area that looks like a power athlete on the starting blocks, explains the team at Ducati Design responsible for the project. With the front wheel kept close to the Diavel's body and using the short tail of a sport bike, Ducati able to blend this muscular design with a chassis that matched. Diavel designed: the stance of the Diavel is that of readiness, dominance, and confidence bordering on superiority. With lateral radiators adding muscle to its broad shoulders, which then taper down across the engine and into the belly fairing with oil cooler, the athlete took shape. A massive 240-section rear tire was a perfect example of how Diavel designers used a no-compromise attitude when applying their wish list of features. The sheer width of rubber communicates so much power and style that the R&D team vowed to find a way to make it handle, even if they knew the image would send a seismic shock through the industry. The Diavel is a true Ducati, born from a passion for motorcycling and designed to deliver authentic Ducati performance in every respect. Riding mode: the Diavel incorporates the very latest in innovative Ducati technologies, including the recently introduced electronic riding modes. Selectable from the left-hand switchgear, even while riding, the choice of 3 preset modes are programmed to instantly change the character of the Diavel. The 3 modes are enabled by combining class-leading technologies such as ride-by-wire (Rbw) and Ducati traction control (DTC), as riding on city streets can require more attention to the surroundings than to throttle inputs. The urban riding mode instantly changes the Diavel to provide a manageable and confident ride. Power output is reduced to 100 horsepower and DTC is further enhanced to level 5 to provide a higher system intervention during the most chaotic of stop-start traffic. The touring riding mode is programmed to produce 162 horsepower, however, with a smoother, more user-friendly power delivery. Rear-end traction is enhanced by increasing DTC system intervention to level 4, specifically intended for an enjoyable and relaxing ride ideal for long distance and ensuring maximum comfort for both the rider and passenger. The sport riding mode provides the Diavel rider with an adrenaline-fueled 162 horsepower ride and enables the rider to have full-on throttle response for maximum acceleration. Ensuring the full Testastretta 11 degrees experience, the sport mode also lowers the DTC system intervention to level 3 for riders who prefer their performance a little closer to the traction limit. Engine: Testastretta 11 degrees. The Diavel's heart is the Ducati Testastretta 11 degrees, developed directly from the incredibly powerful, world-beating race engines of Ducati Course. Ducati's Testastretta 11 degrees harnesses the immense power of the superbike engine and makes it smooth and adaptable, a massive step forward in balancing high performance with an enjoyable ride. For an engine with brute power on tap when needed and smooth user-friendliness available for an effortless and comfortable ride, Ducati revised the configuration of the cam timing with particular focus on the valve overlap angle. The overlap angle is defined as the interval of crankshaft rotation, measured in degrees, during which both the intake and exhaust valves are open at the same time. This overlap occurs between the end of the exhaust stroke and the start of the intake stroke. High-performance engines, which are subject to compromising smoothness for extreme power delivery, use high values of this parameter in order to benefit from the pressure waves to improve engine performance by maximizing volumetric efficiency. On the Testastretta 11 degrees engine, this angle has been reduced from 41 degrees, used in the Testastretta Evoluzione engine which powers the 1198, to 11 degrees. As a result, the fresh inlet charge flow is less compromised by the exiting exhaust gases, resulting in a much smoother combustion in addition to improved fuel economy and lower exhaust emissions. Ride-by-wire. The ride-by-wire (Rbw) system is an electronic interface between the Diavel's twist grip and engine, which configures an ideal power response depending on the riding mode selected. The twist grip no longer has a throttle cable connected directly to the throttle body butterflies, but instead delivers a signal to a control unit, which in turn operates the butterfly opening electronically. The Rbw system uses 3 different mappings to regulate the power delivery: 162 horsepower with a sports-type delivery, 162 horsepower with a progressive delivery suitable for touring, 100 horsepower with progressive delivery for city use, 15,000 miles between major services. Constant investment in quality by design, advanced materials and engineering techniques have enabled the distance between major service intervals valve clearance check to be increased to a highly competitive 15,000 miles. This has been achieved with the introduction of new valve seat materials, improved combustion efficiency and temperature management designed into the Testastretta 11 degrees engine. Power and torque. With its 162 horsepower and colossal 94 pound-feet (127.5 Newton-meters) of torque, the Diavel Testastretta 11 degrees engine is all about authentic Ducati Desmodromic performance. The revised intake and exhaust ports combined with radical adjustment of the cam timing have enabled Ducati to achieve a fantastic torque curve at low RPM, which remains strong through a wider rev range. The increase in bottom-end torque is managed by Ducati's ride-by-wire (Rbw) system to considerably enhance the Diavel's effortless rideability, while ensuring plenty of power remains on tap for high RPM riding. Twin lateral radiators. The technical solution employed for keeping the frontal lines of the Diavel clean was to place 2 highly efficient lateral radiators on both sides of the bike. These well-ducted units, located beneath the fuel tank, use aerodynamics to help draw air flow through the radiators and are assisted by high-flow electric fans when required. The design combines form and function to enhance the muscular shape of the bike. Slipper clutch. The transmission features an oil bath clutch with slipper function and super light feel at the lever. Its design uses a progressive self-servo mechanism that presses the plates together when under drive from the engine, enabling the reduction of the clutch spring rates. This results in a much lighter clutch lever at the handlebar, ideal in stop-start traffic or during long journeys. When the drive force is reversed overrun, the same mechanism reduces the pressure on the clutch plates, enabling them to provide a race-like slipper action, which reduces the destabilizing effect of the rear end under aggressive downshifting and provides a much smoother feeling when closing the throttle or downshifting under normal riding conditions. Exhaust system. The massive 58 mm (2.28 inches) section exhaust headers lead the 2-1-2 system through power-enhancing equal lengths that enable the Diavel's efficient power delivery. The engine management system dedicates a lambda probe to each header, providing precise fueling via a large airbox, while the stylish Canon-style, vertically stacked silencers carry catalytic converters to provide Euro 3 conformity, and electronically controlled mid-section valve optimizes exhaust pressures throughout the rev range. Chassis. Marzoki Forks. The Diavel uses black-bodied 50 mm Marzoki front forks. These forks are fully adjustable for spring pre-load, compression and rebound damping. The forks are gripped by a slash-cut triple clamp, cast aluminium for the lower and forged for the upper, with a rubber-mounted riser to tapered alloy bars. With a rake of 28 degrees, trail of 130 mm (5.12 inches) and an offset of 24 mm (0.945 inches), the setup provides a sure-footed and agile front end for incredible handling and 70 degrees of total steering lock for maximum maneuverability. 14-spoke wheels. The Diavel rolls on stunning, custom 14-spoke wheels with machine-finished detailing. The front rim is 3.5x17, while the rear, which is flow-formed for enhanced structure and lightness, boasts a massive 8x17 rim. Fuel tank and air intakes. The Diavel's 17L 4.5 gallons US fuel tank represents an integral part of the bike's overall styling. Its wide, long lines sweep down from the headlamp assembly into the seat and rear subframe to create a seamless profile. While the focal point of the tank is the high-resolution display panel, the steel tank skin and well-sculpted knee panels add a solid feel to the Diavel and a high-tech composite look to the Diavel Carbon. On each side of the front of the tank are massive air intakes formed in aluminium to feed the engine's large airbox. Diavel frame assembly. The signature Ducati trellis frame uses large-diameter, light-gauge tubing with two lateral die-cast aluminium sections that flow into the rear subframe. This achieves massive torsional rigidity while remaining lightweight and compact. The two sections form a rear-end structure by attaching onto either side of a complex technopolymer component. Braking system. The Diavel front brakes use Brembo's incredibly powerful Monobloc calipers, which deliver outstanding performance actuated by new integral alloy master cylinders with unique shape reservoirs sporting milled tops. The 4-piston, twin radially mounted calipers grip 320 mm discs, while a single 265 mm disc on the rear is gripped by a 2-piston caliper, also by Brembo. Twin-level seat. The Diavel's twin-level seat is wide, comfortable and beautifully shaped to fit the flowing lines of the machine, and at 770 mm (30.3 inches), has one of the lowest seat heights in the Ducati range. That low seating position, in addition to a low-slung chassis setup that weighs in at just 210 kg (463 pounds), 207 kg (456 pounds) for the Diavel Carbon, enables the rider to get both feet on the ground for a sure-footed and confident stance. The seat also comes with a beautifully shaped and easily removable single seat cover, which is formed in carbon fiber on the Diavel Carbon. Single-sided swing arm. The long, die-cast aluminium, single-sided swingarm provides great feel at the rear end with a wheelbase of 1,590 mm (62.6 inches) and a stance that provides lean angles of up to 41 degrees. Sax Rear Suspension. The Diavel have a Sax Rear Suspension unit slung low under the chassis in a horizontal position, operated by a progressive pull rod linkage from the swingarm. Adjustable in compression and rebound damping, the unit uses a handy control for easy spring preload adjustment. Equipment. Ducati Traction Control (DTC). The racing-derived Ducati Traction Control (DTC) is a highly intelligent system which acts as a filter between the rider's right hand and the rear tire. Within milliseconds, DTC is able to detect and control rear wheel spin, considerably increasing the bike's active safety and performance. The system offers 8 levels of sensitivity, each programmed with an amount of rear wheel spin tolerance. These levels are in line with progressive levels of riding skills classified from 1 to 8. Level 1 is programmed to offer the least amount of interaction for sport-oriented riders, while Level 8 uses the most amount of interaction for complete confidence. DTC levels are factory pre-set in each of the 3 riding modes, but can be individually customized and saved to suit the rider by accessing the new user-friendly setup menu. A default option is available to easily return all settings to factory presets. ABS. The Diavel is equipped with the latest, most compact, Ducati Bosch Brembo ABS system as original equipment, providing a major contribution towards performance control. Top Brembo components combined with Bosch ABS, the special Diavel chassis configuration and Pirelli's enhanced patch technology (EPT) result in a braking performance even greater than that of the awesome Ducati superbikes. Split-level instrumentation. The upper LCD display is mounted on the bar riser and provides main information such as speed and RPM, in addition to warning lights, time and temperature. The lower, full-color thin-film transistor (TFT) display is styled into the fuel tank and provides an incredibly clear account of current riding mode, gear selection and DTC setting as well as total mileage and trips. Used on mobile phones and computers, TFT technology is a variant of LCD and displays easy-to-read high-resolution graphics. The Diavel's TFT display goes one step further by using the sensitivity of its surrounding light to decide upon black or white background color. When stationary, the lower display also doubles as the latest user-friendly control panel to personalize DTC and Rbw settings within each riding mode before saving. Lighting. The Diavel uses two clear vertical strips of LED lighting to provide tail and brake light illumination as well as directional indicators. The strips follow the precise line of the under-seat paneling, providing great visibility of the rear end while keeping the external lines of the bike clean. The front directional indicators are clear lens LED strips mounted vertically down the leading edge of the lateral radiator covers. The headlamp gives the Diavel immediate Ducati identity and is supported by an aluminium outer body. The light uses high and low beam double reflectors to illuminate the road ahead, in addition to incorporating a horizontal strip of LED positioning lights for optimum visibility. Pirelli Tires. Ducati's technical partner, Pirelli, worked with the Diavel's designers and engineers to develop the incredible new Diablo Rosso 2 tires. While the front uses a conventional 120/70 x17 section with a new tread pattern designed for enhanced wet weather performance, the 240/45 x17 rear represents the latest innovation in tire design with a sport-oriented profile being applied to custom style width. The massive rear employs bi-compound technology to enable high grip levels at full lean angle while providing high mileage and uses enhanced patch technology (EPT) to maximize the contact patch at all angles. The tread pattern and compounds deliver great performance in all conditions, especially the wet. Hands-free ignition. The Diavel's ignition is actuated by an electronic key in the rider's pocket, which communicates with the motorcycle when within a distance of approximately 2 meters (6.5 feet). The motorcycle recognizes the dedicated key code and automatically enables the bike's systems. Pressing the key on switch then activates all systems to on and the engine is ready to be started. The electronic key, which internally consists of a radio circuit, externally doubles as a mechanical flip key, required to open the seat and fuel tank cap. When parking the motorcycle, an electronic lock can be actuated on the steering simply by applying full steering lock and pressing the ignition off button a second time. Carbon components. The dragster sole of the Diavel is enhanced by its carbon fiber components that complete the aggressive look of this model. The exclusive headlight fairing in roadster style and the side radiator covers are in carbon with matte finish. Controls. The Diavel handlebar shape and arrangement leaves the rider feeling comfortable and in command. Wide, tapered section aluminium bars with new custom design provide a clean and minimalist setup, while stylish, forged aluminium-supported mirrors deliver a generous view to the rear. Switchgear control is taken care of by Ducati's latest and most minimalist design with slim-line bodies housing easy-to-use switches and buttons and a unique weapons-like trigger catch that slides down to cover the starter button when activating the kill switch. While the indicator cancel button doubles as a scroll and select for fast and easy riding mode changes, switches above and below serve to navigate the new high-resolution display control panel. Innovative number plate mount. Employing the double strip of multi-functional LEDs for the rear lighting of the Diavel required an innovative solution for the mounting of the number plate. The unique design uses mounts on the rear hub of the single-sided swing arm to extend an elegant and Ducati signature trellis framework around the 240-section rear tire, enabling a central mounting of the plate. The framework carries a hidden power feed to dedicated LED illumination for the number plate, eliminating any reliance on the main rear lights and creating a clean feature around the rear of the seat. This design solution represents the first of its kind and an example of the incredible attention to the Diavel's detail. Foot pegs and grab rail. Passengers on the Diavel will appreciate the way the slender passenger foot pegs ingeniously fold down from the rear subframe as well as the innovative T-bar shaped grab rail assembly, which slides out from the rear of the seat. Deployed from a mechanism under the seat, the grab rail provides a comfortable and confidence-inspiring grip for the passenger, while the shape perfectly blends into the lines of the tailpiece when retracted. Both passenger-friendly features are crafted in forged aluminium and shot peen for strength and uniform finish before being black anodized to become almost invisible when folded away. Specifications.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.